Sometimes you can hear vegans say that sentience or sentient beings have intrinsic worth. Plants and other insentient things only have extrinsic, differently called instrumental worth. They would say it's wrong to harm or exploit sentient/intrinsically valuable beings for food, clothing, or any other purpose. Fair enough. A problem, though, arises when we encounter survival justifications, like killing animals in case of starvation, animal testing, or something like this.
So my point is twofold, right? On the one hand, there is going to be some threshold where if we subject an animal to some degree of suffering and it saves millions of people's lives, then I would be okay with that. In the same way that I would be okay with doing the exact same thing to a human. If we could subject a human to some large degree of suffering and in doing so save the lives of millions of other humans, I would be completely okay with that. And I think most other people would be as well.
Killing animals to eat them, even if you are starving, is not being done for the animal's sake. Killing animals so there is good consequence for the many is not being done for the animal's sake. They are not treated as ends themselves, but treated merely as means to some other end. If the value and rights of animals are contingent upon situations which vegans are finding themselves in, then animals have extrinsic, not intrinsic, value. If beings with intrinsic value, which supposedly sentient beings are, ought not be treated merely as means to some end, then vegans ought not test on animals, ought not kill and eat animals, even if they are starving to death, even if millions would die otherwise. Some vegans would appeal to sentience hierarchy or something similar, but all of that is irrelevant if a being has intrinsic value. If both you and animals have intrinsic value, then neither is to be treated merely as means to someone's end. And according to a great number of vegans, it's fine to treat animals merely as means to our ends, which is exactly what non-vegans are doing. So they are actually one of us.